Anna and Nikki, thank you so much for hanging out and talking to us today.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. We're talking about Hysteria, which I think is going to make a lot of people's viewing lists this Halloween season. It's premiering in October, of course, very appropriate. And I love everything I've seen on it so far. I haven't seen the last two episodes yet, but man, I am loving what I'm seeing. I love the 80s setting, I love the music, all of it. For each of you, what excited you the most about playing your characters and but really getting to step back into this world of the late 1980s? And I guess Anna, will start with you and then go to you, Nikki.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was born in 1982. So I was like a little kid during the Satanic Panic. So first of all, just this pilot script is the only thing I read before I signed on. I did talk to Matthew Scott Kane, our incredible creator and showrunner, and he said that Tracy was going to have a really big arc this season, and we were going to learn a lot about her and what drives her. So just the combination of like religion and rock and roll and mystery and thriller and coming of age high school 80s nostalgia, I was like, I would do anything to be a part of this show. This is so exciting. And immediately it was like, yes, yes, please let me be involved as any way that I can be.
Nice. Nikki, how about you?
Well, I think the writing drew me in for sure, which was super refreshing. Our writer, Matt, is so talented. I think for me as a whole, I mean, I am a huge fan of the 80s. I live in the 80s. So I was so excited to get to live in that world. And I also love 80s metal. But I think for my character, the character arc and the kind of mother-daughter dynamic really interests me, and kind of seeing the character development and the arc that Faith goes through, I thought was going to be super fun to explore.
Yeah, well, both your characters, like you said, I mean, there's a lot more to both of them than meets the eye initially as the show opens. And yeah, to hear that you signed on after just reading that first episode one script. And again, I know we can't spoil anything here, but there is a particular scene that really blew me away with you guys, where things just really get intense. And for viewers that don't know, you play mother and daughter on the show, and I think it's probably around episode five or so. But can you talk a little bit about that, working together in this mother-daughter dynamic, and being able to go to some really, at times, really intense places that I don't know if all viewers again are going to be expecting right from the top.
Yeah, I love working with Nikki so much. She is so present. She is so emotionally available as a fellow actor. We don't really get that much time to rehearse, like off camera. So we kind of like have to show up and just kind of do it. But because we're such like we have so much fun not on set, like we're always like bumming around together and making up weird jokes and like weird songs. Um, that we've like organically kind of created this very safe relationship between the two of us. So therefore, when we get to set and we're having to do these incredibly intense scenes and things that I find very challenging to do because I don't like screaming, I don't like being mean. That's not something that I do on a daily basis, thank God. Um, but because she's so game and she's so ready to play and she's right there with me, breathing with me and taking in everything and reacting in the moment, it's like we get to go places that I didn't even know I was going to get to when I'm at home rehearsing. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
because she's so there and ready to go. And then we can just leave it on set and go laugh and go like have some ramen or something, by crafty. But it takes that special relationship, I think, to really get a scene to the place that it needs to be. And she's just the best.
Yeah, and I have to agree. Anna is such an amazing scene partner, and I think our chemistry off screen really allowed for that comfortability level to really intensify and be able to go to such dark places. And then I think because we again don't really get enough time to rehearse beforehand, one of my favorite things as an actor is to just kind of live in the moment. And so to just be experiencing scary Anna yell at me for the first time on camera really, I think allows for some magical moments to come out.
Yeah, it's awesome. Well, again, it took my breath away watching that scene in particular, and but both of you guys do a great job. For our last few seconds here before we let you go, if you'll indulge us, as you can see, every day is Halloween for us, and now it's officially Halloween season. for even people that don't celebrate every single day. But what's Halloween to you guys? Do you guys celebrate, and do you have big plans for this Halloween?
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
I
Well,
love Halloween.
I love Halloween. I love to dress up, and I usually have like a whole costume list by now, and I don't, so I'm behind. But right now, I've just been watching a bunch of scary movies and catching up with some ones that I haven't seen. So yeah.
Yes, I'm excited for Halloween. No plans yet, no costumes yet, except I have two dogs, and I'm excited to break out one of my dog's hot dog costumes because there'll be a hot dog.
Awesome, awesome.
It's the best.
It sounds great. Well, I love hearing that you both of you guys look forward to the holiday like we do. And again, I really appreciate you both taking the time to talk to us today. I know you're super busy, but the show's great. You guys are awesome in it. And I can't think of any other way to wrap up other than wishing you both just a very, very happy Halloween.
Thank you. Happy Halloween to you.
Halloween.